Hey, welcome to our Silver Sneaker class this morning. I want to thank you all for joining me and just sticking with us during this time. We're going to do a 30-minute Silver Sneaker class today, focusing the first part on cardio, and then we'll get into a little bit of strength training and finish with a stretch. So thank you all for joining me. I'm going to get our music started.
Woohoo!
Good. So again, thank you all for joining me. All you need is, we'll be using our body weight, a chair. If you have a chair available, it will be great for later. But really just some space to move and water as well. So we'll just start with a little bit of a march in place and then a couple of deep breaths. So start by just inhaling, stretching up towards the ceiling, and then pressing down. Pay attention to the range of motion. Of course, if you don't have as much range of motion, that's all right. Maybe just bringing those arms up to about shoulder height. But always modifying it, just making this workout your own. So a couple of deep breaths again. Inhale up, and then exhale, we'll bring those arms down. Loosening up the shoulders first. I want you to plant those feet next, and just let the fingertips pull you up towards the ceiling. So we're getting a good stretch here. Loosening up those muscles again in the shoulders, some of the tighter muscles in the body. Good, and then we're gonna start to go overhead. So a little bit overhead. Again, paying attention to that range of motion. So nothing we do today should cause any pain at all. If it does, just take a step back. Maybe don't go as deep into the stretch. Some smaller movements. Good. Next, we're going to take it across the chest. So we're just going to start to rotate here. Those fingertips are going to pull you from one wall to the other. And we're really paying attention to the center of the body here, the torso. So we're getting that rotational movement. Good, and maybe each time going a little bit deeper in the twist. Good, just focusing on moving our body in a different direction. One more time. Good, let's bring it to center. Get back to that march, maybe just a little bit of a shoulder roll. Good. As we start to loosen up, you can start to bring those elbows back with it. It's gonna get us a little bit more range of motion. Good, next we wanna take it forward, balance it out, so start rolling those shoulders forward. Again, maybe bringing those elbows into it. Good, next we'll place those hands on top of the shoulders, all the way up. Good, full range of motion. Finally, just drop those elbows down to the side. We're gonna get into some shoulder scaptions. So this is just bringing those elbows and shoulders up and then pressing down. Good, up and down. So engaging those shoulders and then releasing, relaxing the tension. Last time, I just want you to keep those elbows up about shoulder height. We're gonna go in and out. Good, try and get those elbows to touch in the center. That's gonna stretch up our upper back. Then as we bring those elbows back, we're opening up the chest and stretching the front of the shoulders. Good, so balancing out that stretch one more time. And bring those elbows out to the side. Here we go, extend those arms. Hands come back to the shoulders. These are some overhead bicep curls. So our shoulders are still engaged, but now we're working upper arms. Good, couple more. Finally, keep those arms extended out to the side and we'll start with some small circles. Good, we're working on our endurance here in our shoulders. As we go along, you want to keep bringing up that range of motion. So it's gonna look different on everybody, but we want to get to a big range of motion forward. Good, and then balance it out by taking it back. Big circles back, and start to close it up, so a little bit smaller now. Good, take it back to where we started. Finally, those arms are just gonna hang out to the side, keeping those shoulders engaged. We're gonna go side to side. Good, just moving the torso, the hips are gonna stay in place, and the fingertips are gonna pull you from wall to wall. Good, we can even add a little bit of a look from side to side. There we go, last time. And bring it down, drop those arms to the side. Just nice and loose, let those shoulders relax, upper arm relax. Good, just like ragdolls. So we want to bring it to center next. Finally, roll those shoulders back, so get everything in line. I want you to reach up towards the ceiling. Keep those knees just a little bit loose. Little bend and swoop it down and back up overhead. Really important here, we're keeping that back straight, the chest forward. Good, swoop it down and back up overhead. One more time. Stretching up towards the ceiling, press those arms down, roll the shoulders back. Now we're getting to lower body. So get into a little bit larger of a march. Good, a little bit larger steps. We just want to take it forward and back. So we're going to start to travel. Good, little steps, forward and back. Paying attention to the heart rate. So we're getting out of our warm up here. We're going to start to bring the heart rate up. But we never want to get over a 6 or a 7 with intensity on a scale from 1 to 10. Good, so keep in mind you should be able to keep up a short conversation throughout this entire workout. Good, let's do one more time, just forward and back traveling. Good, take it back to the side of the chair. Here we go, a little bit larger steps. We've got some alternate toe taps next. Good, alternate toe taps. Once you get those in, you'll add the arms. Good, so we're targeting the front of the shoulders here. And we're also getting coordination down between upper and lower body. Good, tap, tap. There we go, start to press it down to the floor. Elbows are in, press, press. Good, one more time. And next we want to take it forward. We've got a chest press. So we're keeping those toes coming forward. Elbows up about shoulder height. It's a pushing motion. Push, push. Good. Couple more. Next, we want to take it up overhead, but always watch that range of motion. So if there's pain here, you can keep those arms coming in front. Good. Press, press. We're targeting our shoulders now. Next, I want you coming out to the side. Here we go. We're working on a lateral motion, side to side. Press, press. You can always get those legs in first, and then add some arms. Good, again, pay attention to your exertion level. We don't want to get above a 6 or 7. And if we get there, we're not going to hold it there long. Good, bring those elbows up. We're going to extend out now. Shoulders still engaged, working some more upper arm. Tap, tap. Good, couple more. Maybe even adding a look to either direction and challenge our proprioception that way. Challenge our balance. One more time, tap, tap, and march it out. We're coming back to a central march, but we're going to target glutes next. We want those legs coming back. Good, here, pay attention to those legs. We want those legs straight. Tap, tap. Also, our back is straight, shoulders back and chest up, so we really target the glutes. Good, bringing those hands to the hips, elbows back, maybe start to extend those arms. These are some tricep extensions now, so we're targeting back of the arm. Good, tap, tap. One more time. Maybe start to reach it forward. You want to keep that back straight, chest is still up. If this hurts the lower back at all, if there's any pain in the lower back, you want to straighten up. Reach, reach, good, keep those legs coming back. One more time, reach, reach, and march it out. We want some larger motions here, so we're going to get to a wide stance. Good, heart rate should be coming up, wide stance, pumping those arms, upper and lower body together. Good, bring it to center, rise up on those toes, so engage the calves. Good, take it down, full foot again, wide stance. Again, pumping those arms, maybe bringing those knees up a little bit higher. Larger the motion, the higher the heart rate's gonna go, so modify as you need. Bring it back to center, close march. This time taking it back on the heels. Good, feet are flexed, toes are up. Working the lower front of the leg. Take it down, full foot again, wide stance. Good, heart rate should be coming up with this large motion. And bringing it to center. Keep those feet down low. We're really gonna get the heart rate up with this one. Some quick feet, just like a football drill. Quick feet, keep it up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slow it down. Good, heart rate should be up now. One more time with the wide stance. Good, pumping those arms again. If the heart rate comes up too high, just go back to a normal march in place until you get that heart rate down, and then join us again. Good, here we go. We're gonna straighten those legs and shift the weight from side to side. Tap, tap. Good, our legs are extended and we're just shifting that weight. Once we've got that weight transfer down, add some arms in, some upper body. Reach, reach. Good. A little bit of a rotation maybe even at the torso. Reach and twist. This can be a nice big movement. We can take it up overhead. So here we go, side to side, maybe even a little bit of a bend here, center of the body. Reach, reach. Taking it back across the chest with both arms. It's kind of a chest pass. Toss, toss. Good. Here we go, toss it up to the corners of the room, keeping those legs extended. There we go. Toss, toss. Really bending those elbows and extending out. One more time. Good. Bring it to center. Let's get a little bounce. We've got those legs still wide. Back is straight. Knees are soft. Just a little bit of a bounce. Good. Maybe add some arms in. This is a punch, but if it hurts the knees, we can keep those legs in place and just go for this upper body. Good. This is a powerful movement, so it should be bringing the heart rate up. Punch, punch. First, you want to find your balance. Once you found your balance, you can start to add a little more force. Punch, punch. There we go. One more time, both directions. Bring it to center and march it out. Good. Check that heart rate right now on a scale from 1 to 10. Good. We want to make sure, again, not over 6 or 7. We're going to take a couple of deep breaths, though. Good. Inhale up. Exhale, press down. Good. Something to just bring the heart rate down real quick. Catch your breath. One more time. Inhale up. And exhale down. Good. Let's get back to a march. Here, you want to make sure you've got some room in front. We're going to take one step forward and one step back. It looks just like this. Forward, back. One step forward, one step back, forward, back. Actually requires a lot more coordination than it sounds. Good, get this down, forward, back. Maybe add some arms, reach and back. Reach, step it forward and step it back. So arms are mimicking our legs. Reach, back. Maybe taking it up to the ceiling. Forward, back. Forward, back. One more. Good, let's march it out. Close march. Making sure you've got some room to go side to side now, so we're getting that lateral motion in. Always challenging our body in different directions. So you spend a lot of time going forward and back. Here we're going side to side. Good, step, tap, step, tap. Start with just a low sway. Good, keeping those arms below shoulder height. If you want something to challenge, you bring those arms all the way up overhead. Higher the arms, higher the heart rates. Good, you can keep those arms down below shoulder height the whole time if we need. Good, let's go back down, low sway. We're gonna challenge our balance next. We're gonna do that by crossing behind. Cross behind and tap. Tap, tap. You can always hold on to the back of the chair here if you need. Tap, tap. Switch it up with the clap. So swing those arms and make a big clap. Good. Step, tap, step, clap. Good. One more time. And then take it to a normal step and tap, side to side. Step, tap, step, tap. I want you to cross in front with the heels next. Heel tap, heel tap. So dig in with those heels. Keeping the back straight, feet are flexed. Good, again, low sway. We're gonna get into some bicep curls, so front of the arm. Elbows are in, elbows stay right by the side. Heel, heel. Good, one more time. Heel, heel, normal step and tap. Side to side. Good, here we go, last one. Bring those elbows up, we're going in and out. This is a big movement. Another one to really bring our heart rates up is called a chest fly. This movement really though targeting the shoulders. Good, big motions. Maybe straighten out those arms. We got a big clap. Good, watch that coordination. We're gonna challenge it by taking it up overhead. Keep that clap going, you still wanna hear that. Step, clap, last one. Good, let's bring it to center and just march it out. Good, check that heart rate again. So we are about 15 minutes in, already halfway through. Again, thank you all for joining me today. Let's plant those feet, take a couple of deep breaths. Good, exhale down, a couple more. And down, last one. There we go, let's march it out to a close march. We're gonna finish the last 5 minutes of cardio, so I want some alternate heel taps. Very similar to how we started, but now those feet are flexed. Good, always stopping for water when you need. And then join in with us. Good, heel, heel again, swinging those arms up to about shoulder heights. I want you to start pressing down just like we started. Press, press, good, back is straight. We can even challenge ourselves by bending those knees if we need an extra challenge. Press, press, let's take it forward. Press, press. Good, this is a chest press. Elbows are out, just like a push-up. Push, push. Continue this pushing motion all the way up and overhead. Press, press. Good, last one. And taking it out to the side. Heel, heel. There we go, big motions here. Bring those elbows up and extend out. Tap, tap. Good, stick with me. We've got a big motion all the way up overhead. This is our half jack, one of the biggest motions of class today. Heel, heel. So just like a jumping jack, we're not leaving the floor. Keeping those knees bent. Good, I want you to challenge yourself. We're gonna pick a side. We're gonna go for 5 on each side. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Other side. Good, watching that balance. 4, 5, march it out. Good, again, check that heart rate. We're almost there. Back to that march, just little steps, forward and back. Good, we're gonna get to a cool down. So from here, we're gonna pay attention to getting that heart rate back down a little bit. Good, forward, and take it back. One more time, here we go. Forward, and back. Good, marching by that chair. Plant those feet to the floor. Going into some side leans. Good, down, center, down, center. Chest stays forward, targeting the muscles here on the side of the body. Good, reach, center, reach, center. One more time. There we go. I want you to bring those arms up to about shoulder heights. Side to side, good. Again, just moving above the hips, the rib cage, side to side. Good, hips stay in place. Reach, reach, one more. Good, let's reach it up to the ceiling. Just like you were waking up in the morning, one of those stretches. Alternate those fingertips coming up. Reach, reach, one more time. Good, and pressing down. Keep those arms loose, those shoulders relaxed, and just go side to side. Woo. Good, nice and loose. And finally, let's just bring it to center. Good, rolling those shoulders back and bringing it to center. So this is where you'll need your chair. Grab some water first. We're gonna do a little bit of strength training before we finish with some stretching, and then you made it through your whole workout. So right in front of the chair for the next one. These are called our sit-to-stands. So we'll start seated. You want those feet about shoulder width apart. Knees are gonna be about 90 degrees ideally. If you have knee problems, you can even take a wider stance, and that's gonna put more pressure in the hips and off the knees, so try that if you need. We can use the arms for assistance to press up, but try crossing those arms. We're gonna go for a set of 10 here. Here we go, pressing up through those heels. Sitting back down all the way up for 2. Good, down nice and controlled the whole time. Really targeting our quads. 4, 5, good, keep it up for 6. 7, you're over halfway there. 8, now you only got 2 more, here we go. 9 and 10, good, take a seat, stretch it out real quick. Good, I want you to get standing when you're ready. We're gonna get to the side of the chair. Do a little work here for our hips and also our glutes. So I'll kind of do this one off to the side so you can see it best. We're gonna keep the legs straight, extend out to the side without leaning over, and then we're gonna go straight into a kickback, keeping that leg straight, so no bend at the knee, straight back. Do a set of 10, we're gonna alternate here. Good, toes stay forward, here we go. Out for 1, bring it to center, and then take it right back. Good, out for 2, center, and back. So we're not leaning forward or to the side, keeping our torso in place that whole time. Good for our core, balance muscles. That's 5, 5, good. 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8. We're almost there. 2 more on each side. 9, 9, 10, 10. Good. Bring it to center again. So we want to break that up by going back to our sit to stand. So this is something, again, we'll start seated. Feet are shoulder width apart, taking a wider stance if you want more pressure in those hips and off the knees. I'll go for a wide stance this time. Cross those arms. Here we go. All the way up, pressing through those heels and down. Up for 3 and back down. Good. 4, 5. Also paying attention if we don't have to lean forward, just coming straight up. Good, that was 6, 7, almost there. 8, this will be the most functional exercise today. 9, and last one. 10, good, take a seat, again, stretch it out. Shake out those legs. We're gonna work our hips and glutes on the second side, and then get to a stretch. So here we go. Thanks for sticking with me, only a little bit more. Good, I'll do it off to the side, and again, we wanna start with those hips first. So legs straight, toes forward, extend out to the side, and then kick it straight back. Here we go, set of 10, alternating. We're going out for 1, kick it right back for 1, good. 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, you're already halfway there. Here we go, 6, 6. We're also doing a lot of work for that stabilizer leg. Even though it's not working, it's stabilizing us. This is gonna work out itself. There we go, one more time, each side. Out, center, back, center. There we go, take a rest. Again, this is the time you might need your chair. We're gonna get a little bit of a stretch in. But take just a couple of deep breaths with me first. So a little bit of bend in the knee, reaching up, and press it down. Do a couple more. Reaching up, and down, last one. There we go. So roll those shoulders back in everything good form. We'll start with a little bit of an upper body stretch. So first, just reaching across the chest. Use the opposite arm to pull in close. There we go. We're stretching the back of the shoulder there, those pulling muscles. So really important, focusing on your breath here. We're taking some deep breaths so those muscles can fully relax. There we go. Reach across on the other side. Pull it in close. Maybe a little wrist rotation. There we go. Next, we've got our triceps. You're going to drop the arm to the side, reaching up overhead. I want you to bend the elbow. We'll hold it there in place. You can either hold it here or back overhead for a picture frame. Good. There we go. Couple more deep breaths. Triceps. Reaching up, stretching towards the ceiling, pressing down. Let's get to the opposite side. So reaching up, bending and holding that arm there in place. Our stretch is kind of the reward, I think. The end of the class should feel really good. The harder you work, the better the stretch should feel. So hopefully this feels really good right now. Stretching up again, reaching towards the ceiling and pressing down. Trying next, grabbing a hold of the fingertips. We're just gonna pull up, keeping those arms straight. Chest is forward. Good, stretching the front of the shoulders here and the chest. Good, some deep breaths. There we go, dropping those arms to the side, rolling back. Let's get you a little bit of lower body stretches. For this, we'll actually be seated, unless you want to do your own standing version. Starting in the chair, extend one leg out in front. You're going to keep that leg fully extended and we're going to lean forward. Good, this is stretching our hamstrings now, so back of the leg. Good, always keeping that back straight. We're gonna bring it to center. We're gonna try it on the opposite side. Good, leg is extended in front. Keep that back straight and leaning forward, chest still staying up. And some deep breaths. And so this stretch is really the essential part at the end of class. We spend the last 25 minutes or so shortening those muscles during our workout. So now we need to take that time to lengthen them out again so we don't get sore, stiff tomorrow. So really just important. Good, thanks for sticking with me. Bringing it to center, let's stretch the quads out next. That's gonna be the front of the leg. Really those muscles we were using for those sit stands. So off to the side of the chair, you're gonna bend the knee about 90 degrees. Good, you can hold it here. If you need to go into a deeper stretch, you can grab that back foot, pull it in closer, just maybe. Good, there we go, maybe add an arm up and overhead. Good, deep breaths, getting that side stretch into. And bringing it up to center. Good, drop the arm down, let's try the opposite side. Balancing it out, so knee is at 90 degrees there. I'll do it forward actually so you can see. So knee is about 90 degrees, we'll reach it up and overhead if you want, or you can just hold it here wherever you feel that quad stretch best. And bringing it to center. Good, one more just for those hips. I want you to bring the leg, we're gonna cross ankle at knee. This is our hip opener stretch, so keeping that back straight, we're gonna lean forward, really stretching those internal hip muscles there. On the leg that we have crossed over, we're also pressing this knee down, trying to get that knee as flat as we can. Good, keeping those deep breaths. And let's switch it over to the other side, just balance it out again for me one more time. Cross with the ankle, ankle at knee, back straight, leaning forward. Getting that knee down. Good, some deep breaths. Good, and let's bring it up to center, uncross the legs. So we're just gonna take 3 deep breaths really just to finish out class. Good, loosen up those shoulders and just bring everything in line again. So inhale up, looking up if you can and pressing down. One more time, finish with those arms up overhead. You just want those fingertips to alternate, pulling you up towards the ceiling. Thanks again for spending this last half hour with me and just using this time to take care of yourself with all the craziness going on. So I hope you felt like that was your half hour for yourself. Roll those shoulders back, finish with everything in line. Thanks again for sticking with us and just joining us and taking care of yourself this morning. So check out the other classes later on this week that the Y has to offer, and I really miss y'all, and I'll see you soon. Bye.